Hello and welcome back to the Xtreme Burthorpe Ironman. Before we get started with today's episode, I figured it would be a good time to make a quick recap of what we actually need to accomplish before we get to leave the death chunk that is the Thaverly dungeon chunk. So thus far, we still need to get 95 fletching to fletch a dragon dart. We still need to get a draconic visage from our black dragons and a smoldering stone from the Hellhounds, which is a 1 in 32,000 drop rate. But at least we have finished with Puro. Right? Right? Aw, fuck.
This skill marks a total of 2.5 thousand Hellhound skill, still no stone, and I'm not gonna lie, with Water Strike it is extremely slow, but we need the magic XP. We're about to get 76 pretty soon, so that's pretty nice, but yeah, very, very slow to kill them with Mind Runes, who would have thought. Only, 7 levels to go? But more so, it is the last level I'll get with the remaining water runes I have, so that's not ideal. It's going to have to spend a long time catching more essence implings for the time being, but I kind of want to try, now that I'm running out of runes, just to see how melee does against these hellhounds. I know it's going to be much better than magic, and I'm not in a rush to get the stone really, because even if I get the stone now, I still need to kill these guys with water spells to get my magic up, so spooning the smoldering stone would not be huge, but it would be a big relief to know that I got it out of the way. However, I do want to test out melee and see how that does. As I now have a combat bracelet, I kind of want to see how it does, so I'll come back to you when I have news about how it does. So I've been testing these hellhounds with prayer, and it's a lot faster, I will say that. I really need the magic XP, so even though I can do this, it's just not worth it in the grand scheme of things. This definitely will be what I will be doing when I'm 84 magic, but for the time being, I will just finish this inventory and I will basically just return to magic or get more water runes, but I really wanted to test how quick this was, and I can probably get way over 100 kills an hour, which is a lot better than magic. It's just that, again, magic XP takes priority over speed, so we will keep on. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why I'm prey flicking this way, it's because I'm lazy, and I can lazy flick and just have my prayer melee not get hit, and also have my boosted prayers, so that's why I'm doing it like this. About to make a pretty substantial decision, and that is to lamp agility to level 5. Why is that substantial? Well, currently, as you guys may know, I currently have this max island tree as a goal, and when you chop this tree, it turns down into a tree stump that you can climb over and requires 99 agility. So I currently technically need 99 agility. I just have no way of training agility. And the next closest way I have is this crumbling wall, and it gives 0.5 XP every time you climb over, and that would require me to climb this tree over 26 million times to get 99, which I think we can agree is a meme grind. So I will officially lamp to level 5 and disregard this as a training method, and I will get 99 when I get Draenor Village, basically. Will most likely be what's going to happen. And the reason why I really want to unlock 5 agility and above, it's only because if I want to get to God Wars Dungeon one day, I need 15 agility. There are rocks right here that you need to climb over. They give no XP if you do so, but they require 15 agility. And without this, I cannot go this route and go to God Wars ever. Not that I'm ready for God Wars, but it's something I really want the account to one day do. So I don't want to lock myself out of God Wars because I got a meme 99 agility grind, which I think is a bit ridiculous. So I will commit. I will get to level 5 agility, and now probably land to level 15, and then we will be good to go. God Wars maybe one day, who knows. Little milestone with this skill. That is skill number 3300, which is technically just above 10%. So the drop rate is, as you know, 1 in 32,768. So yeah, that is slightly over 10%. And I still have not gotten my smoldering stone. Sad. Scam. Game. Okay, we have a new challenger for Runelink. It's been a minute since we played Runelink on video, so we have Mr. Foley that challenged us to a Runelink battle. So let's see what we can do. Let's go here. Okay, well I already win, so that was underwhelming. Not gonna lie. Freaking A, Foley. I was hoping for a close battle, but well, it is what it is. Fairly quick game against Foley. He wants a rematch though, so we will do a rematch, but it is 1-0. Okay, time for a rematch against Mr. Foley. Surely it goes better than last time. Oops, I didn't mean to offer a draw. Don't accept the draw.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care.
And we win again. I'm sorry, fellas. That was a good game against Foley, but he didn't even block one of my... I have 2 ways of winning. I guess I can decide where I want to win. He resigned. He didn't even give me the chance to get my Connect 4. But yeah, it is 2-0 against Mr. Foley. Got ourselves a nice pheasant event. So that will give us a very nice tent thieving solely from these forestry events. Not too shabby. That is a very nice 75 woodcutting. Set to take a small break from our current Hellhounds grind as we ran out of water runes. So for now, probably woodcutting till 80 fletching, or a few trips to the Black Dragons, or get some more essence impling. We shall see, but yeah. 75 woodcutting. We can now chop magic trees. Not that we have access to any of them, but when we do, we will be able to chop them. Well, that was highly unexpected. I was just doing some forestry, as you do, and I actually got the petal garland, which I was really not expecting at 78 woodcutting and 68 fletching. So I guess that is a forestry item out of the way. Just 2 more to go. So this was highly unexpected. I was busy doing something else, and there was a fox event. I did maybe 2 traps out of all the like 9 traps that they placed down. I wasn't even woodcutting when the event spawned, and I somehow got the fox whistle, which was probably the most undeserved fox whistle I've ever seen in my life. Unfortunately, I was not recording during it, but yeah, fox whistle acquired somehow. Just 1 more collection log item to get. Easy game. So we're doing a bit of cooking, and with this chicken we get 38 cooking, which seems like nothing, but it actually gives us exactly 1000 total level, which, I mean, coming from our extremely boosted melee stats, is actually not that bad. So we finally get to do some skilling, and our total level is now exactly 1000, not too shabby. And with this log we get 70 fletching, meaning we're just 10 levels away from our magic short bow. And that is 80 woodcutting, just 19 more levels to go. With a little bit of forestry, we get a very nice 20 thieving, only from doing these Freaky Forester event. I have been dreading this moment a little bit. You will see why when I click login. It has been, let's see here, connecting to server. It has been a whopping 35 days since I last logged in. I have not quit this account. I just have been extremely busy in real life. I used to work from home, and for the last month and a half I had to work at the actual office. Now this has changed back to working from home, so I'll be able to play a lot more. But for the past month and a half I basically have not been able to play, which explains the lack of videos. I do have some footage ready for a couple vids, so it won't show as much, but we are now back. And we were on the woodcutting grind, and obviously the membership ran out, so that's why I'm in Lumbridge. So we'll go ahead and put membership back on the account, and yeah, hopefully things go well from now on. Quick note from Future Mark here. The clip you've just seen was actually taken on November 14th, which was about 6 weeks after taking a break because of work. And then I got hit with some pretty bad RNG. I was supposed to come back in full force. I got pretty sick and I was out of commission for about 2 to 3 weeks. Then when I was fine, I had PC problems, meaning that I only returned playing the game on December 16th, which was about 10 weeks of no progress whatsoever. So if you've dragged the account and noticed that there was no XP gained or were wondering where the videos were, that would be why. Nothing too serious, don't worry about me. I'm doing just fine. But yeah, Chunky Thorpe is back. So yeah, we have been grinding ever since, and we will continue to do so, and hopefully we get both good in real life and in-game RNG from now on.
Just finished a nice 3-hour woodcutting session. Got myself a cheeky lamp, which we will use on agility, and that is level 10 agility. 5 more levels until I get the level 15 I require for the shortcut to the God of War's dungeon, and we ended up with 82 woodcutting and 73 fletching, slowly getting the levels. Get a very nice 80 magic. Can now equip a Kodai wand, as if that's ever going to happen. But yeah, only 4 levels away from my magic gold of enchanting an onyx bolt. Level 75. I kind of decided to do a different mix of things. I did some Hellhound, some black dragons, now I'm back to fletching. And I think I'm going to go up until 80 fletching before I do anything else. That way I get a magic short bow, and if I ever want to range, maybe test range on black dragons or Hellhounds, I'll be able to do so at a certain point. So for now, I think I'll focus on woodcutting and fletching until I'm 80 fletching. So, as you can see, I'm currently doing the poacher's event. I already have 2 fox whistles, so I don't really need to do them anymore. It's just that if I find them, I might as well do them. Hunter XP is kind of nice. But as you can see, I got a golden pheasant egg in my inventory, and that completes the Forestry collection log. I didn't have to do it, but I got 2 fox whistle, 1 petal garland, and now the golden pheasant egg. And I'm not always doing forestry. I only do forestry whenever I feel like bringing in my alt account or sometimes when I stream. So honestly, I've only 83 woodcutting, probably done less than 25% of my woodcutting whilst doing forestry. That is extremely spooned. And that's a collection log completed with forestry. Basically, once I do unlock the backpack and stuff, then I'll be able to finish it off completely. But the 3 most complicated items are already achieved, so I guess that's pretty nice.
I am once again asking for
your subscription and your like to this video. Listen, I've been grinding my ass off out here. The least you could do is, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. A milestone level is always nice to get. 85 woodcutting. 14 levels to go. Fletching is going a bit slower than I'd like. 76, but we keep going until we're 80. We've got ourselves a lucky impling. Found it myself while with my alt. Always fun when I'm the one that finds the lucky impling, so I don't feel like I get spooned from it. Small break from fletching, might as well. And we get a lucky impling. Let's see. What the hell is this? A gilded kite shield from a lucky impling. Okay, I guess, sure. Why not? I think this calls for a perfect segment to a Mark's math to calculate the odds of actually getting a gilded kite shield from lucky implings. And I know you probably feel like the student that just wants to go home, doesn't want to hear anything about math, but trust me, I'm super sick right now. I'm like the teacher that just can't wait for the day to be over to crack a cold one, so let's get this going. So first of all, let's see how lucky implings actually work. Every time you open a lucky impling jar, you actually have 1 out of 5 chance, so 20%, to roll any of the 5 clue scroll. You have the same odds of getting a master clue scroll reward as an easy clue scroll. You cannot get beginner items from a lucky impling jar. Next thing to know is that the gilded kite shield is actually on the drop table of 3 different clue scrolls: hard, elite, and master tier. Meaning that right from the get-go, we have a 60% chance of potentially landing on the gilded kite shield, 40% to just have no chance whatsoever. Taking this into consideration, these would be our odds of pulling the gilded kite shield from any of the 3 clue scroll that actually have the drop table. If we combine these 3 odds together and look at our chance as a whole from lucky impling, you would get the final odds of 1 in 76,162. A pretty lucky drop, if I do say so myself. See, it wasn't that bad, was it? Now back to the video. Maybe a second lucky impling if I hurry up and there's no bots. Come to Papa. And we get another lucky impling. And it is a dragon longsword. Good alchable, I guess. I'm here with 2 I Reach Quit 32. Being a gentle soul, giving me a bond. That is very much appreciated. That'll be extra membership for me. Thank you very much, kind sir. After a good amount of fletching, we get 80 fletching, which now means we can make our own magic shortbow, so we shall go ahead and do that right away. Long overdue, took a while, I had a ton of fletching to do, so finally done with it. I now have a much deserved break. Before I get to use the magic shortbow, I'm not quite 50, just 4 levels away. I can kill a few thousand chickens and I'll be there. But I actually want to go back to Pro for a little bit, as I do want to catch some essence implings. So before I start ranging and using this bad boy, I will go to Pearl for a little bit, catch a couple thousand essence impling, maybe a few lucky implings if we're lucky, no puns intended, and then we'll get back to range training and then do some Hellhounds. But first, this boy is unfortunately going back to Pearl. I guess I just love this place so much that I have to go back after spending over 400 hours in it. Time to spend some more hours over there. So while I wait for a circle of crop to appear, because we're currently recording this while Leagues is going on, and there's like 10 worlds where there's a crop open for Leagues, but none for the regular game. Things you love to see. But yeah, I currently have, let's see, 24,172 essence. I will make this number go up to, I believe, 27.5k. I think it's going to be a good number, so about 3,000 that I'll catch. And then we will call it. Should be enough to get 84 magic, which will be a chunk task completed. So hopefully I never have to go back after I catch about 3,000 essence and playing. So yeah, a bit of a grind to do. And then we'll have plenty of runes, hopefully, to finish our magic. And then we can finally focus on the Smoldering Stone and Draconic Visage for a little bit. Get a much-deserved break from woodcutting and fletching. Because that's so lucky I'm playing. Come back here. Okay. Don't panic. You've been here before. There are no bots around. That's not the lucky impling. That's an essence impling. Oopsie. Lucky impling, where are you at? I think we've caught about like 300 since my last clip. Essence implings. I just banked for more jars. And this is the first lucky impling we see. It's going to run again. Now it's just trolling me. There's a bot. Uh-oh. The bot is 87 Hunter though, so I don't think it can catch it. So we're fine. Please, Mr. Lucky. Thank you. And we get Staff of the Bob the Cat. I didn't know that item existed. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what it does. I guess it's a cool cosmetic and it has some stats. I don't think it's our best in slot whatsoever, as we did have a fire battle staff and such, but I mean, it's a cool looking staff, sure. Okay, I'll research and come back if this does anything, but I think it's just a cosmetic. But that being said, it's pretty cool. We'll take it. Some research. This is basically a magic staff, so like an air staff, but no, it doesn't provide any free runes. So because I have a fire battle staff that is plus 12 magic attack and this is plus 10, this will basically never be used. But I guess it's a pretty cool collection log, and it's from Easy Clue Scrolls apparently. And it's worth 250k for some reason, so we'll take it. I mean, collection log, baby. Okay, we looking good. Nobody in sight. I just missed. And I got it. And Lucky Impling gives us studded chaps. Not ideal. Well, hello, Mr. Lucky Impling. I don't have my Dark Lure with me, so that's a bit annoying. Hopefully nobody appears out of nowhere. Okay, we're just going to chase him manually. I have the buff, so it's not the end of the world. Second impling I find in like 30 minutes, but trust me, I was like very, very dry. I spent the last 2 days force spawning and world hopping on my alt and could not find anything. But now, luck has been turned around and we get a loop half of a key. Something we probably will get in, well, Sinister Key, close enough. Oh well. We find another lucky impling, and it is ours. Are we going to be lucky today? A palm tree seed. I mean, I am fairly close to a farming tree, so maybe useful one day, but we could have used something better. Oh well. I don't usually show when I get a random maze event, but I just did, and 152 death runes and 300 chaos runes. That's, I want to say that's like over 8 hours of Puro saved right there. So I'm extremely thankful for a maze like this. And if you're wondering, we're almost done. And I basically need to catch 250 essence impling until I reach the 350, sorry, until I reach the point I said I was going to stop. And it's been taking everything of me to not decide to stop at 25k, at 26k, at 27k, and keep going, as it is extremely tedious. We'll make the rundown on how many I catch per hour so you understand how long I've spent here, and you get a good example as to why I hate this place. Even though I have a good pattern, I just lost both of my essence impling. So now I need to wait until, and then I lose an Xtreme impling. See, everything that could go wrong went wrong in this clip. So you can see why Pro, even though I have 100% catch rate of the essence impling, is the bane of my existence. Well, it feels good to be done with the objective I set myself. I did reach 27.5k after all on the dot. Yeah, it was painful. It might not look like it, but at peak, and I mean peak efficiency, the way the essence impling work is that there's 2 spawn nearby and they spawn 30 seconds each. So technically, you can get 2 implings in a 30-second respawn. So meaning that at most, if you were to never ever miss and get perfect RNG, you would get 240 per hour. Realistically, it's closer to like 150 to 200. So all around, this took me about 18 hours to do, probably closer to 20. And you might be, well, 20 hours, not that bad. But yeah, 20 hours of Pro, it feels like probably 40 hours of woodcutting or something. So I'm glad that's done. You might be wondering, what's the rune situation looking like? We have over 12,000 water runes, which is going to be pretty nice, enough to use all our chaos death runes and mine runes. So hopefully that gives us probably close to 83 magic, 82, 83. Then we have some nature runes and law runes to use, some cosmic runes as well. So hopefully we get close enough to 84. We might still be a bit short, but we will get more runes from black dragons as we go on. So I will be relying on the blood runes, nature runes, and law runes we will be getting from the black dragons. So hopefully with all of that, 84 will be banked and over with. You might be wondering what this lamp is for. Well, come with me, I'll show you. So what's so nice about this lamp, you may ask? Well, it gives us 15 agility, which is the level I need to cross over those rocks with the climbing boots equipped. Never mind. I guess I need to, well, I can start, wait, roll it back, rewind. We're going to fix this. So this is going to be a chunk task completed. I can do one step of Troll Stronghold, and that is by talking to Delnuth and asking if he needs help, and we get Troll Stronghold started. Now we can venture over, and that's pretty much it. That is the e-chunk task completed. And now with the quest Troll Stronghold started, with our 15 agility, we can actually climb over these rocks, and we can even go further and climb these rocks if we so wish, although it'll bring us right next to our little end area of our chunk, so we cannot go further. But this does mean now that should I unlock these chunks, nothing prevents me from going to the God Wars dungeon anymore. I actually can go to the God Wars or unlock the chunk of the God Wars dungeon. However, unfortunately, even if I did get there, there's still one key item I'm missing. It's a rope. I don't have access to a rope. I've checked everywhere and every shop. And the closest rope, well, I do have access to one shop that sells a rope. It's in the Rogue's Den. Martin Twait, the guy with the thieving cape, his shop actually has ropes in it. But to trade with him, you need 50 agility and 50 thieving. And there's no way I'll be 50 agility. So the other option, though, you can trade with him if you are 99 thieving. And I will unlock thieving if I get this chunk. So this chunk means 99 thieving. So if I get this chunk first, then I can trade with Martin Twait, get the skill cape, and trade for ropes. And then technically, I can head over to the God Wars if my chunk rolls decide that this is the route we go to. And the other alternative would be if I unlock this chunk in Catherby, this general store, and the guys on the port both sell ropes. So that would be the easier way, so I wouldn't have to get 99 thieving, although there might be a man over there, so that would mean 99 thieving nevertheless. So I can go to the God Wars dungeon chunk cannot technically enter until I have a rope, but I should have a rope before I reach it. So yeah, that option is now available. Although you might be wondering, are you not extremely scared of the God Wars dungeon? Well, I don't have a mitral grapple or 70 range to get there. I will have 70 range and a mitral grapple eventually from the fletching cape. I don't have access to agility training methods, so Saradomin is locked, therefore I cannot do next. It would mostly be Bandos and Zamorak, which I might be able to do 1 kill per trip. We shall see. But I think that'd be something very interesting to head over to the God Wars dungeon. It'd be something pretty unique to the account, and I look forward to maybe one day heading over there with hopefully slightly better gear. So I was exploring a bit further in this new area of the chunk, and there's nothing over there. It's blocked, but I don't know if I have access to this dungeon. This is the prison of the Troll Stronghold. Let's see if I can actually enter. You cannot. I guess you have to exit first. That would have given me access to the whole prison. Technically, I could have ran around all of these as long as I don't exit. The Troll Generals do have the same drop rate as the ones that I already have access. Kraka right over here. I already have the Granite Shield, the Rune Warhammer, and the Adamant Axe, so would not have unlocked anything, but I thought it would have been pretty cool to have access to this whole area, and maybe even still a Goutweed for some reason, but unfortunately we cannot have access to this dungeon. Somebody just got a Darksplate body. Congrats. I think now's a good time to call the episode after getting our 15 agility and exploring the new area of our chunk. Next episode we will use all those runes we acquired and hopefully get closer to 84 magic. We shall see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Actually, just want to tell you guys, no bond giveaway this time. This will be the last bond giveaway, so I will roll for a bond, but that will be the last time. As last episode I did mention to leave the RuneScape name to win a bond, so that will be the last winner will be in this episode. No more bond giveaway from now on. So yeah, it was nice while it lasted, but my bank account, well, not my bank account, but my GP amount is starting to dwindle, so no more bond giveaway for the foreseeable future. So please leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go ahead with the last bond giveaway result and the membership shoutout. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Let's go ahead with rolling the winner of the bond. Best of luck to anybody that left their RuneScape name. And the winner is, while Chunk Spectator would have won, unfortunately did not leave his RuneScape name. And it's a shame because I know Chunk Spectator personally, but the rules are them rules, so we re-roll. We go again. And another one, Fire Phoenix, which I know even more, so that would have looked rigged because he's on my friend list already. But again, did not leave his name, so we go again. And Nentuko, that I also know very much, he's one of my subscribers on Twitch, and unfortunately did not leave his name, so guess what? We go again. And I also know Daryl, who is one of my my first follower on Twitch. The hell is going on? But I guess we go again. And we do have a winner. Somebody that I did not know before. Tweak and Geek. Dakota Sims. Congrats on winning the last bond giveaway of this series. Hopefully you enjoy. And thanks for leaving a comment on the video. I'm here with ZK, the winner of the last episode's bond giveaway. Took a while before I could find him, but I finally did. And here's your free bond. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. And as always, thank you for leaving your name and winning the bond. Congrats. I'm here with Tweak and Geek, the winner of this episode's bond giveaway. I'm actually very pleased that he won because he's a free-to-play Ironman that has never been a member on this account, so extremely pleased to give him a bond so he can finally test a membership. So enjoy that bond, much deserved. Thank you for watching and leaving your name. Enjoy, as always. A special thanks to the channel members. In the rune tiers we have Agile Tom, aka Cox Chunk, and Daddy Did Me. In the bronze tier we have Extreme Gnome, Segway, and Diggy. Thank you for supporting the channel, and if you'd like to have your name shouted out, make sure you join the membership program.